11 Anti-Stoic Things You Should Leave Behind in 2025. Embrace Stoic wisdom in 2025. Welcome to a transformative journey into Stoic philosophy as we head into 2025. The Stoics, ancient thinkers like Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca, taught us to nurture our inner world in silence, protecting our growth like seeds planted in fertile soil. In a world obsessed with oversharing, their wisdom reminds us that true strength lies in discretion and reflection. Epictetus said, "There is only one way to happiness, and that is to cease worrying about things which are beyond the power of our will." Today, we're diving into 11 anti-Stoic habits you should leave behind in 2025 to become wiser, stronger, and more resilient. These are behaviors that clash with Stoic virtues: courage, self-discipline, justice, and wisdom, and hold you back from your best self. From boasting about achievements to dwelling on worries, we'll explore why these habits harm you and how to replace them with Stoic practices. Expect practical steps, stories like James Stockdale's resilience, and modern examples like Ryan Holiday's discipline. Part 1. Why anti-Stoic habits hold you back. The cost of anti-Stoic behaviors in our hyper-connected world. Sharing every thought, struggle, or victory is the norm, but it often undermines our peace. The Stoics knew that oversharing, whether on social media or in conversations, exposes your inner world to judgment, envy, or distraction. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this and you will find strength. Anti-Stoic habits like bragging or complaining tie your worth to external validation, draining your mental energy and stunting growth. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we control, our thoughts, actions, and responses, while letting go of what we can't, like others' opinions or life's chaos. By leaving behind these 11 habits, you reclaim your inner sanctuary, fostering resilience and purpose. This section sets the stage for why these behaviors clash with Stoic wisdom and how shedding them can transform your life in 2025. 11 anti-Stoic habits to abandon. 1. Bragging about your accomplishments. Stoics valued humility over ego. Seneca said, "What need is there to weep over parts of life? The whole of it calls for tears." Boasting about your successes, whether a promotion or a personal milestone, seeks external praise, which the Stoics saw as a trap. It shifts focus from inner virtue to fleeting validation, inviting envy or skepticism. Private reflection. Journal your achievements, e.g., "I finished a project," without posting or telling others. Let your actions speak. Focus on virtue. Ask, "Did this make me wiser or kinder?" Align your pride with Stoic values like justice or compassion. Example: Marcus Aurelius never boasted about ruling Rome. He wrote meditations privately to refine his character, not to impress others. Leaving this habit behind frees you from needing applause, solving problems tied to ego. 2. Discussing unresolved issues. The Stoics saw setbacks as chances to build character, but sharing unresolved struggles prematurely invites pity or judgment. Epictetus said, "It's not things that disturb us, but our judgments about them." Airing problems before you've processed them, like venting about a work conflict, can amplify your distress and weaken resolve. How to replace it? Journal first. Write down a current issue, e.g., "I'm stressed about work." Reflect on solutions before sharing with a trusted confidant. Seek solutions. Focus on what you can control, like your response, not the issue itself. Example, Nelson Mandela kept his prison struggles private, focusing on solutions like education, emerging stronger without publicizing his pain. This shift reduces problems like emotional overwhelm by fostering inner clarity. 3. Publicizing your good deeds. Musonius Rufus taught that true kindness needs no audience. Announcing your good deeds, like posting about charity, turns compassion into a performance, diluting its sincerity. Stoics believed virtue shines through actions, not words. How to replace it? Perform a kind act, e.g., helping a neighbor without telling anyone. Reflect on how it feels to act for its own sake. Check motives. Ask, am I doing this for others or for praise? Keep your focus on genuine compassion. Example, Ryan Holiday donates and mentors quietly, embodying Stoic humility, letting his impact speak for itself. Keeping kindness private solves problems like seeking validation, deepening your integrity. 4. Expressing resentment. Holding grudges is anti-Stoic. Seneca wrote, anger is an acid that can do more harm to the vessel in which it is stored than to anything on which it is poured. Voicing resentment about a friend's slight or a past wrong fuels negativity and traps you in bitterness. How to replace it? Forgiveness exercise. Write down a grudge, then list one way the person's actions might stem from their struggles. Choose to let go. Focus on empathy. Instead of venting, ask, what might they be going through? This shifts you to understanding. Example, the Los Angeles Rams' Les Snead forgave past losses, focusing on team growth, leading to a Super Bowl win with Stoic-like calm. Letting go of resentment reduces problems like strained relationships and mental stress. 5. Sharing your innermost dreams. Your dreams are fragile seeds as the Stoics saw it. Epictetus warned against seeking external approval, which can crush ambition through doubt or mockery. Sharing goals too early, like a new business idea, exposes them to criticism before they're strong. How to replace it? Private vision board. Write or sketch your dreams in a journal. Revisit them weekly to stay motivated without sharing. Act silently. Take one small step toward your goal, e.g., research a skill without announcing it. Example, Elon Musk developed early Tesla plans quietly, protecting his vision from skeptics until it was ready. Keeping dreams private solves problems like self-doubt, fostering focused progress. 6. Announcing your next move. Stoics valued prudence like a chess master guarding their strategy. Seneca said, no one can be caught in a trap unless he first announces his plans. Sharing your next steps, like a career change, invites unsolicited advice or sabotage, weakening your focus. How to replace it? Plan privately. Write down your next move, e.g., apply for a job. Break it into steps and keep them to yourself. Test with trusted allies. Share only with 1 or 2 confidants who respect your path. Example, James Stockdale planned his survival strategies in captivity silently, using Stoic focus to stay resilient. This habit prevents problems like distraction, keeping you on track. 7. Broadcasting your worries. Constantly sharing doubts, like financial fears or career uncertainties, amplifies anxiety and invites judgment. Marcus Aurelius said, don't be overheard complaining, not even to yourself. Stoics saw worries as inner challenges to resolve through reflection, not public venting. How to replace it? Worry journal. Write down a fear, e.g., I might fail. List one actionable step to address it, then let it go. Meditate on control. Reflect on what you can control, e.g., your effort to reduce worry's grip. Example, Seneca faced exile with private reflection, not public complaints, finding peace through Stoic clarity. This reduces problems like stress and dependency on others' reassurance. 8. Gossiping about others. Gossip is anti-Stoic, wasting energy on what you can't control, others' actions. Epictetus said, if you speak ill of someone, you harm yourself. Criticizing others creates division and distracts from self-improvement. How to replace it? Empathy. Pause before gossiping. Ask, what might this person be facing? Redirect to a positive topic. Self-reflection. Journal about your own flaws instead of others. Focus on your growth. Example, Nelson Mandela avoided gossip in prison, building trust through empathy, uniting people for a greater cause. Abandoning gossip solves problems like conflict and negativity, fostering harmony. 9. Oversharing your alone time. The Stoics cherished solitude as a sanctuary for reflection. Musonius Rufus saw it as a chance to connect with your inner self, not a void to fill. Announcing your alone time, like posting about a solo retreat, seeks validation, diluting its purpose. How to replace it? Solo ritual. Spend 10 minutes daily in silence, journaling, or meditating. Keep it private. Value solitude. Reflect, what did I learn about myself today, without sharing online. Example, Marcus Aurelius wrote meditations in solitude, refining his thoughts without publicizing them. This habit prevents problems like seeking approval, deepening self-awareness. 10. Publicizing unlearned lessons. Mistakes are growth opportunities, but sharing them before processing, like venting about a failure, invites pity, not progress. Seneca said, difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body. Stoics reflected privately to turn failures into wisdom. How to replace it? Failure journal. Write about a recent mistake. List one lesson and one action to improve. Keep it private. Embrace growth. View failures as teachers, not shame. Ask, how will this make me stronger? Example, David Goggins reflected privately on early career setbacks, using them to fuel his Navy SEAL journey. This reduces problems like shame, turning failures into stepping stones. 11. Revealing your true intentions. Stoics treated intentions like precious seeds, nurturing them in silence. Epictetus warned that premature disclosure invites doubt or sabotage. Sharing your deepest plans, like a life-changing project, exposes them to external pressures before they're ready. How to replace it? Silent commitment. Write your intention, e.g., start a business and one step to take this week. Keep it private. Protect your focus. Avoid sharing plans until they're actionable, sharing only with trusted allies if needed. Example, Ryan Holiday built his Stoic writing career quietly, letting his books reveal his intentions, not social media. This habit prevents problems like derailment, ensuring your goals thrive. Part 3. Stoic Wisdom in Action. Historical and modern examples. These habits are proven across time. Marcus Aurelius kept his struggles and reflections private in meditations, focusing on virtue over fame. James Stockdale survived captivity by silently applying Stoic principles, never gossiping or worrying aloud. Ryan Holiday practices discretion, letting his work speak rather than boasting about his Stoic journey. Nelson Mandela avoided resentment and gossip, focusing on empathy to unite a nation. Apply these in 2025. Don't vent about a work issue, journal solutions. Keep your dreams private to stay motivated. These examples show silence is power. Part 4. Building a Stoic 2025. Your Stoic routine for 2025. To leave these habits behind, build a daily Stoic practice. Morning. Journal one thing you're grateful for and one thing you'll keep private today, e.g., a worry or goal. Daytime. Practice one habit. Avoid gossip, focus on solutions, or eat mindfully. Reflect on how it feels. Evening. Review. Did I act with Stoic virtue today? Note one win and one area to improve. Weekly. Assess your progress. Did you avoid oversharing or resentment? Adjust one habit for growth.